All right, everybody. So come to your space and hi. And I'm going to tell you today about using a metronome. I did go over it in the last class, but most people weren't there. So I'm going to go over using a metronome. I just want you to hear what it sounds like right now. So what we're going to work on in using the metronome is breathing. And the metronome helps to really regularize your breath rather than depending on your own counting. And also the goal of doing pranayama or breathing is to gain control of your breath. And so be able to getting control of your breath helps you to deal with so many things like anxiety or depression or any respiratory problems and things like that. So that's why we are going to learn, but this is going to be done at the end of the class. When we do our breathing, I'll teach you how to breathe to a metronome. And I have this Metro Timer app, and it's just free to download, and I'll send you the link so that you can download it. But now let's come onto the mat. Take some nice deep breaths as you settle down in Sukhasana. Bring the tailbone towards the ground, the center, the head, bringing it all the way up towards the sky, really lengthening and growing your spine, allowing your knees and thighs to relax downward. Let gravity assist you with that. Allow your shoulders to move away from your ears. And just bring your mind, close your eyes if that's possible for you, and bring your mind onto the mat, into the room, and concentrating on your breath. And just notice your breath. Feel, how does your breath feel today? No judging. There's no need to judge how your breath is. Just let it be, let it come and go as it wishes to. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just be here. And at this time, you can set your sankalpa or intention for today's class, whatever you might wish it to be. And now begin to gradually deepen your breath, lengthening and deepening the inhales, and really lengthening out the exhales, making each one longer and longer. Deepening and lengthening. Inhale and exhale. And gradually begin to do Dirgha Pranayama or 3-part breath, really filling in your abdomen, your chest, all the way up to your collarbones, and then exhaling from the collarbones, chest, and squeezing out all the old air at the end. So breathing in and out with 3-part breath, Dirgha Pranayama. Do this at your own pace for 3 more breaths, really filling your whole body with fresh air, fresh oxygen, energy, and light. And then really getting rid of the old stale air and the carbon dioxide. And after your last exhale, come back to normal breathing. Take 2 or 3 normal breaths. And then open your eyes. So we get ready for warm-ups. All right, so bring your hands out to the sides. Inhale the arms up, looking up, stretching up. Exhale, hands to the mat, chin to chest. Inhale up, looking up, stretching all the way up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Keep that length of the spine, chin to chest. Inhale up, stretch up, look up, really lengthen your spine as you allow your hips, your thighs, your knees to stay firmly towards the ground. And looking up, stretching up. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, keep that length of the spine, bringing the hands to the mat, chin to chest, really letting your shoulders move away from the ears, letting gravity help, and keeping this length of the spine. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, bring your head up to center and exhale. Now let's inhale the arms up. Exhale to the right as you bend to the right. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale to the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. One more time. Inhale left. Exhale right. This time stay here and see if notice if your shoulder is stuck to your ear. Allow it to move away from your ear. Notice if your hand is bent at the elbow, bent at the wrist. Instead, straighten it up and allow your fingers to move away from your hip crease and your armpit. Really, really filling up this side of your body with each breath. Let your head be comfortable. Inhale here. And now as you exhale, come to the other side. Again here, see if your shoulder, notice, where's your shoulder? Is it stuck to your ear? Allow it to move away and downwards. See if your arm is bent at the elbow or wrist and straighten it. Really pull with those fingers and fill in this right side of your body completely. Really make space with the oxygen. And now inhale upright, hands down to the mat. Inhale, arms up. And turn to the left. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you on the floor. Inhale up to center. And exhale to the right in a twist. Inhale up to center. Exhale left. Inhale up to center. Exhale right. Inhale up to center. Exhale left. This time stay here for a moment. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. See where your neck is. Is it in alignment with your spine? See if your shoulders are slanted or are they in a straight line with the floor. So your shoulders could be slanted like this. Instead, see if you can bring them in a straight line to the floor, right? And then twist back, abdomen, chest, neck, and eyes. Inhaling and lengthening, exhaling and twisting. And when you're ready, inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. And again here, see where your shoulders are. Are they misaligned? Can you bring them both parallel, same distance away from the shoulder? And if that means that you twist less, that's okay. That's fine. But your posture needs to be upright and straight. And see where your head is. Is it hanging to one side? Is it in the center? Beautiful, very nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Nicely done. And now inhale the hands up to center and exhale them down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale the hands up. Exhale them down to the floor in front of you with a straight back and leading with your chest. Walk those hands forward as far as they'll go. And when you've gone far enough, feel free to round your back and hang your head if that's what you want to do. Fill the back body with breath as you breathe in and out. Just make a lot of space back there. With your next inhale, walk yourself back up to center. And exhale. Put your hands behind you on the mat or floor and really thrust your chest and your abdomen forward as you bring your shoulders back, shoulders behind. So really open up the front of your body from the hip crease up to the armpits and shoulders and fill that body up with oxygen and keep your head wherever it's comfortable. Filling the front body with oxygen. Inhale and exhale. And now come back to center. All right, let's do wrists. Rotate the wrists one way and then rotate them the other way. And then stretch the front of your left hand. Stretch the back, not hand, but wrist, back of your left wrist. Stretch the front of your right wrist, back of your right wrist. Be gentle when you do these stretches. Wrists are fragile. And then make a fist and stretch all the fingers and thumb really far away from each other. Very nice. Make a fist, tight, stretch away, tight fist, and stretch away. Very nice. All right, let's come into table. Coming into table, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And let's do cat-cow. So inhale the belly button and the spine up towards the mat, towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring that belly button towards the floor. Inhale, bring that tailbone in, peek through your knees, lift the belly button to the ceiling. Exhale, tailbone curls up, look up, drop the belly button to the mat. One more time, inhaling up, curling the tailbone in, peeking through your knees. And then exhale as you curl that tailbone out and up, looking up, dropping the belly button. Very nice, beautiful. And now let's do sideways. So inhale in the center, keeping your core slightly engaged. Inhale in the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. And inhale back to center. And now increase the distance between your hands and knees, making a wide table. And begin to circle your whole body, really doing large body circles, back and forth, back and forth, Next time you have your hips to your heels, stop there for a moment. And then reverse the circles. Make really large circles in this direction. Very nice. And then next time you have your hips to your heels, come all the way down in Balasana. All the way down in Balasana, child's pose. Beautiful. Now raise your hips up and lower them down as you come up into up dog. Bring them forward, up dog. Now engage your tummy as you curl your toes under, lift your hips up into down dog. And while you're in down dog, walk your dog. So bend one knee at a time. Walk your dog. And then drop the knees, uncurl the toes, hips to heels, Balasana. Move the hips forward and down, up dog. Engage your tummy, curl your toes under, lift into down dog. Drop the knees, uncurl the toes, hips to heels, Balasana. Move the hips forward and lower them down into up dog. Stretching up, looking up. And then engage your core muscles, curl your toes under, lift the hips up into down dog. Stay in down dog and notice where your feet are. Let your feet be hip width apart, not too far away from each other, not too close to each other, but hip width apart. And walk your dog again if you need to. So bend one knee at a time, do what you need to. And then slowly walk your feet up to between your hands, front of the mat, and hang here for Uttanasana. So hang in Uttanasana, waterfall. Let your knees bend if you need to. Just whatever is comfortable as you bend, do like a forward bend. It's almost an inversion. And now engaging your core, inhale your arms all the way up. And exhale them in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. Very nice. Beautiful. I'm going to go revisit how to do two poses today because I feel like everybody is missing some of the points in the poses. So one is the knees, chin, chest, and one is the lizard pose or Uttan Prishthasana as it's called in Sanskrit. So come to the front of your mat, hands in front of your heart. Inhale here, exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway up, straight back. Exhale, hands to mat. Inhale, hands to shin, halfway up, straight back. Exhale, down one more time. Inhale, halfway up, hands to shin. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Bend the knees deeply, step back into lunge. Drop your knee, uncurl your toe, and go back and forth. Really allowing the front of your back leg and the back of your front leg to stretch as you go back and forth in this flow. Next time you come forward, stop here. Inhale the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Drop the hips forward if you can. Inhale here. And this is where I want to go over this lizard pose. So from Anjaneyasana, right? Bring your hands to the inner side of your right foot. And I'd like to show you the difference between this, right? So I'm going to move my feet to the edge of my foot to the edge of the mat. Keep my knees still facing forward. And I want you to rotate the hip from the hip joint. So what many of you are doing is taking your whole leg to the side like this. So this is how it looks. And that's not how I want it to look. That's not how I want the hip opening to originate. How I want it to originate is from your hip like that. So origination of the rotation, there should be rotation of your hip outwards. Okay, so if you guys, I see you guys doing it. Do it one more time. Bring your foot back to center and let me see how you originate the lizard pose. Right, so now bring both hands on the inner side of your right foot. Walk the foot out a few steps, right? And now let me see origination of your hip from your hip joint. That's much better. That's much better. All right, that's good. I hope you can see, tell the difference between kind of walking your foot out like this and actually rotating from your hip. So on the lizard pose, you want to rotate out from your hip and not walk your foot out like that, all right? Try that. Now, of course, you have to be really careful about your knee because you are, you don't want any rotation happening in your knee, but only in your hip, okay? So only as far as you can go. All right, good job, everybody. All right, so from lizard, let's bring that foot back to the center, lift the leg up, left leg up, step back into down dog. Inhale and exhale here for a moment and step the left foot between your hands into a lunge. Drop the right knee, uncurl the right toes and move back and forth here. Right, back and forth. Keep that flow going. Back and forth. Next time you come forward, lift up into Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. And then exhale, hands to the inner side. And let's see how you guys do this one. I want you to bring the hands to the inner side, move that left foot a little bit away if you want to, and then rotate out from your hip. Very nice. Yeah, much better. Much better. Good job. Okay. Nicely done. Bring that foot back to the center between your hands. Lift the knee off the floor. Engage your core as you step that foot forward to meet your left foot. Hang in Uttanasana. Inhale the hands all the way up and exhale down. We're going to repeat this lizard pose every time. So when we do it, I really want you to put thought into how you're doing that pose. All right. Okay. It's coming back front of your mat, hands in front of your heart. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down to the floor, Uttanasana. Bend your knee, step back with your left foot. Drop the knee, uncurl the toe. Inhale up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale the hands, inner side of the right foot. Walk that right foot towards the mat if you need to, knee facing forward still, and then rotate out from your hip. Very nice. So your right foot should not go outside of your mat. The foot should stay on the mat. Yes, so don't take it out too much. Very nice, beautiful. And now bring that right foot to between your hands. And as you lift into a lunge, rotate the, swivel that left foot into a 45-degree angle as you rise up into warrior one. Very nice, beautiful. Stay here for a moment. Lift your front foot toes up as you move deeper into warrior one. Back leg is straight, hips are facing forward. See, both your hips are facing forward, right? Beautiful. Inhale here. As you exhale, straighten that front knee, move, turn your body to face your right knee, hands on your hips. Inhale here, exhale, as you lower down, Parshvottanasana, bring your hands on your thighs, your shin, all the way down, however you feel like doing it today. Be mindful of how your body feels today. Parshvottanasana. Inhale here as you come on up into warrior one again. Inhale, exhale, hands down to the floor in a lunge. Step back with your right foot into down dog. We're going to go into knees, chin, chest. So drop your knees and curl your toes and watch me for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to show you what knees, chin, chest should look like. What you want to do, what I find a lot of people doing is really not using their arms at all. So this is like a push-up. It's really an exercise for the arms and the core. Knees, chin, chest, right? So from down dog, right, you're going to bring the knees down, keep the feet on the toes because you're going to use them to push your body through your hands into an up dog, right? So knees, chin, chest. So knees and down, knees are down. Now really use your arms. So if your arms are like this, you can't use them. You can't use your arms. You have to hug them close to your body, right? Keep them straight, hug them close to your body. In fact, when you do that, your elbow generally begins to rotate forward, not your arm, but your elbow. When you really hug your arms, yeah, elbows close, yes. And elbows should remain very close to the body. So watch me doing it, not that I'm perfect, but I do. So I have my knees. Now I'm gonna really engage my core. So my core doesn't flop down, right? So I'm gonna go chin and then really push through and come into up dog, all right? Okay, I'm gonna watch you guys doing it. So do it at your own pace. Do one and then stop and then do another one. Much better, okay. All right, nice. So this is an exercise for your core and your arms. And as they get stronger, you'll be able to do it better. What you do need to pay attention to is elbows, right? Make sure that your elbows are safe, right? And your wrists are safe. So make sure that those are good. You guys are all getting it. Very good. You're all at some different point, but you're doing it the right way. So it'll come there. It'll come there. Good job, guys. So now let's get back into down dog, right? And then step that left foot forward. I'm going to do it the opposite way. So we're going to drop the right knee and curl the right toe. Do Anjaneyasana, up into Anjaneyasana. Hands down, open up into lizard. And then bring that back here. Open up into lunge. Swivel the right foot. Place it down. Inhale up into warrior one. Again, hips facing forward. Hips facing forward. Arms, see if you can bring your both the upper arms to near your ears. So arms, see if you can bring them up towards your ears, right? As much as possible. Lift the front toes. So you're lifting your arch. Keep that back leg straight. Knee rotating outward, very nice. Looking good. Front knee bent, back knee straight. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front knee, hands to your hips. Move the chest towards the knee as you bend forward, Uttanasana. Your hands can be anywhere you want them, on a block, on your hips, on the shin, on the floor, whatever works for you. Stay here for a moment and then inhale your arms back up. Warrior one. Exhale into a lunge. Engage your core and step that right foot up. Inhale the arms all the way up and exhale. front of your heart. Beautiful. All right. Let's go to warrior two flow. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down, Uttanasana. Bend your knees deeply, step back with your left foot. Drop the left knee, uncurl the left toes. Hands up in Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to inner side of your right foot. Open that right hip up. Uttan Prasthasana, beautiful, very nice. Bring that right foot back to center. Lift the left knee. Prepare for warrior two. Swivel the foot. Place it down on the floor. Turn left. Really bring that left hand up, 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 up into the sky and back. The right hand deep, deep, deep down into the water, into the front. As you come into beautiful warrior two, right front knee should not be past your ankle. Very nice. You should be rotated so that your hips are open, right? Gaze over your right hand. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Left hand to the back thigh. Inhale the right hand up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hand to thigh. Parshvakonasana. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, Parshvakonasana. One more time. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, Parshvakonasana. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Kick that left hip back. And reaching forward with your right hand, bring that right hand to wherever it wants to go. Down your leg onto a block which is in front of your foot. Aligned with the inner edge of your right foot. Or you can bring that block, you can come down to the ankle or the floor, whatever is good for you today. The other hand, both the arms in a straight line if it's possible. Inhale here. Exhale as you come back up to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, swan dive down into a lunge. Step back into down dog. Drop your knees. Inhale here, knees, chin, chest. Knees, chin, chest, up dog. Knees, chin, chest, up dog. Really, really engage your core as you lift up into down dog. And then step the left foot up between your legs into a lunge, right? Drop the right knee, uncurl the right toes. Inhale the hands up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down to the floor, inner side of the left foot. Walk that left foot out a little bit. Open up at your hip, lizard pose. Much better, guys. Foot between your hands, lift into a lunge. Preparing for warrior two, swivel your right foot. Place it down on the floor, turn to your right. Inhale this arm, really, really reaching up and out through the sky and back. Really reach this hand deep down to the front as you bend that front leg. Warrior two on the other side. Beautiful job. See whether you find your body to be too far ahead, too far behind. See where your right, see that your right knee is straight and left knee is bent, but it's not going past your left ankle. Beautiful. Tailbone moving downward, pubic bone moving upward, engaging the tummy. All right, right hand to back of the right thigh, palm up, peaceful warrior as you inhale, Parshvakonasana as you exhale. Peaceful warrior, inhale, Parshvakonasana, exhale. One more time, peaceful warrior. Inhale, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, stay here for a moment. Come back up to warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Push the right hip back as you really use your left hand to pull yourself down onto the left side. Bring your block, inner side of the left foot if you need to. And then this right hand could be on the hips, but it could be straight in line with the left hand, reaching for the ceiling. The gaze should be right in the center, neither looking down at the floor or up at the ceiling, but right at the center. Keep your tummy engaged, core engaged. Inhale here. Exhale as you come back to warrior two. Inhale, swivel down into a lunge. And now step that right foot up to meet your left foot. Inhale the hands all the way up. And exhale, hands to the chest. Anjali Mudra. Very nice. Shake it out. Done with the flows. Now we're going to go down to the floor. We're going to go on our tummy first. So let's get down on the floor. Slowly, mindfully. Take a resting position on the floor. Really feeling your, feeling the mat with your whole body. Taking a breath, resting. And then bring your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands in by the side of your chest, flat on the mat. Hug your upper arms and elbows close to your body. And then as you inhale, lift the head, neck, shoulders, chest off the floor. And exhale down. Inhale up off the floor. Exhale down. Nice job, guys. Keep those elbows close to the body. Inhale up. And exhale down. Very nice. Take a resting position for a moment. And now let's do Shalabhasana in 3 steps. Okay, so your arms are down by your side, hands down on the floor. Shalabhasana. Now turn your hands so your palms are facing towards your body and your thumb is down on the mat, right? We're gonna do it in 3 parts. So in the first part, we're gonna raise only the upper body and we're gonna keep the front of our feet firmly planted into the mat, right? So pressing into your pubic bone, into your hip bones and really pressing into the lower body. Inhale and lift that upper body up, including the arms. Arms, chest, shoulders, head, whatever can come up. Inhaling and exhale down. That was very nice. Now we're going to keep that upper body on the mat and really keeping our core slightly engaged. Core always has to help out because you're using your back muscles. So your front, your abdominal muscles need to help out. But focusing on lifting the legs up, using your buttocks muscles, the back of your legs, okay? So as you inhale, lift the legs only up, focusing on using your buttocks and the backs of your thighs as you really use your core muscles as well. Beautiful job. And down. Lovely, lovely. Very good job, guys. Relax for a moment because now we're going to lift everything up. So while you lift everything up, you do have to still really just slightly engage your abdominal muscles. You can't engage them fully, but slightly engage them just to protect your lower back. And as you inhale, lift arms, chest, head, shoulders, and legs off the floor. Inhale off the floor And exhale back down. Good job. Take a resting position. Very nice. Beautiful. Move your hips from side to side if you need to. No, not in Shalabhasana, in resting position. So take a resting position. Hands can be under your head, forehead, or chin. Let's take a resting position. And then move your hips from side to side. Just relax them, let them go. And when you're ready, very, very mindfully turn onto your back. Slowly and mindfully turn onto your back. First, just feel the whole mat with your whole back body. Allow your back and buttocks and everything to just relax for a moment before we get into the poses. And now bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Keep the feet hip width apart and as close to your buttocks as you can. And we're going to do a rolling, moving bridge or Setu Bandhasan. So as you inhale, you lift your hips up, exhale, lower. When you lift your hips up, make sure you use your core, your front, your abdominal muscles. So inhale up and exhale down to the floor. Inhale, arms up, helping with the core muscles, using the hips, the thighs, and back down. Very nice. Good job. Now we're going to do boat pose or Naukasana. So come up onto your forearms, adjust your feet to wherever they feel comfortable, keeping your knees bent. So coming up on forearm. And to do Naukasana, so you can stay right here if you want to. If that puts already is using your core muscles, this is good. Hands flat on the floor. If you want to, you can raise your left leg up and right leg to meet it if that's good for you. And you can stay right here if you wish to, right? Stay right here. Or if you want to, you can raise all your hands and legs up. So whatever feels good for you today, just do that. Don't strain your neck. And then release and relax. Beautiful. That's Naukasana or boat pose. Very nice. And now we're going to do something called Pavan Muktasana. So release of air. So what you're going to do is bring both the knees to your chest. Hug your knees to your chest, either with your hands on top of your legs or hands under your legs, like around your thighs, whatever is comfortable for you. And then inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your knees. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Very nice, beautiful. Bring your feet down to the floor. That was called Pavan Muktasana. And now very mindfully come up to seated position. We can do our seated poses. And if you need a strap, bring your strap. We want to do Paschimottanasana to put it around your feet. Really bringing your body straight up, your body 90 degrees to the floor if possible, or wherever you are today, wherever your body is today, right? And relax here. Your arms should be relaxed, not all tensed up. Relax but straight. Inhale here. And as you exhale, walk your hands slowly up to wherever you can go. Try to keep all your toes facing you to wherever you can go today. Paschimottanasana. Very nice job. Inhale here. And as you exhale, come back up to upright. Very nice. Bring that strap around your right leg and bend your left knee. Bring the sole of your foot to your thigh, to your groin, wherever it can go. Turn that body to face the right knee. Hold the strap in two hands. I don't want you to hold it in one hand. Strap in two hands, lightly pulling on the strap, elbow straight, right? This is where you really have to watch your knee and support it if you need to. So inhale here, and as you exhale, the straight back, go bend forward to wherever you can go. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, walk the hands back till your back is upright. Very nice. Now straighten that left leg, shake the legs out. Bring that strap across your left foot. Bend the right knee, bring the sole of the foot to your thigh, your groin, wherever it can come to. Move your body to face your left knee. Hold that strap lightly without strain. Inhale here, and as you exhale, walk the hands forward, bend forward to wherever you can go today. Very nice, beautiful. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back upright. And then shake those legs out. Let's do Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bound angle pose. Hold on either your ankles or your toes. Straight back here first. Inhale with a straight back. Bend forward to wherever you can go today. While you're here, allow gravity to help your thighs, your knees to come flat all the way down to the floor if that's possible. I still can't do it after years of trying. And then as you inhale, come back upright. Use your hands to help your knees up. Very nice. And shake it out. Let's do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So, all right. So bend your left knee, take it across over to the right side. Use your right hand to hug that left knee towards your right armpit. Inhale the left hand up, exhale it. Now, if it's possible for you, you can also bend your right knee and come into a triangle. Whatever is good for you today. Just be mindful of your body. Be nice to your body. Beautiful. Lengthening the spine with each inhale, twisting a little further with each exhale, not straining your neck at all. And next time you inhale, come back forward and straighten and uncurl your legs out and shake them out. Very nice. And let's do it on the other side. So bend your right foot, take it across. Use your left hand to hug the right knee to the left armpit. Bend your left knee if you want to. One side can be different from the other. Inhale and exhale. Lengthening the spine as you inhale, twisting as you exhale. Very nice, good job. And then inhale here and then exhale as you come back forward. Straighten the left leg and cross the right. Shake it out. Very nice. Now let's do the twist before getting into Shavasana. So keeping your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Bring your hands out in a T as you bring the knees up to your chest. And then release them down to the left slowly. You can keep your right hand, the arm exactly where it is, or you can bring it down. If it's uncomfortable, bring it down to parallel to the mat. or bring it up by your head, straight up if that's preferable. You can look right, left, center. Your left hand can rest on your right thigh. That would deepen the twist a little bit. Whatever is good for you. And when you're ready, bring your knees up to the center. Drop them down to the floor if you need to realign your spine. And then when you're ready, lift them up again and drop them to the right. Again, your left hand can stay where it is, go up by your head, go down by your buttocks, whatever is comfortable. Looking left, right, or center. Right hand can rest on your left thigh. And now come back to center. Release the feet down, straighten up and get ready for Shavasana. So after Shavasana, we're actually going to sit up and practice the breathing, right? So Shavasana first, and then we practice the breathing. So get ready for the Shavasana. When you lie down on your back, feel the whole mat with your body. And as you relax, give your whole body permission to relax. Take a very deep breath in and sigh it out. Just letting go with each breath out. Take another deep breath and sigh it out as you adjust your body to wherever it feels comfortable. And then bring your focus to your left foot. Relax the foot, the toes, the heel, and the ankle. Completely letting it go. Relax the lower leg, the knee, upper leg, and hip. Just completely letting them drop into the mat. Relax the right foot, the toes, the heel, and the ankle. Completely letting them go. Relax the lower leg, the knee, the thigh, and the hip. Releasing them completely into the mat. Relax the left hand, fingers, thumb, palm, and wrist. Completely letting them go. Relax the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, and the shoulder. Just releasing them into the mat. Completely relaxed. Relax the right hand, fingers, thumb, palm, and wrist. Completely letting go. Relax the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Releasing them deeply into the mat. Completely relaxed. Relax the lower back and the lower abdomen, the middle back and the middle abdomen, the upper back and the chest, releasing them into the mat, completely letting go. Relax the neck and the head, just letting the head make a deep imprint in the mat. Relax the chin, the lower and upper jaws. Relax the lips, upper and lower, and let the tongue and the teeth completely relax and let go in the mouth. Relax the left and right cheeks and cheekbones, the left and right ears and earlobes, just completely letting them go. Relax the forehead, left and right eyebrows, the nose, bridge of the nose and nostrils, completely relaxed. Relax the eyes, the upper and lower eyelids, the upper and lower eyelashes, and let both the eyes just sink deeply into their sockets, completely relaxed. The whole face, completely relaxed. Allow the brain to relax and float gently downward. Relax the scalp and the hair from the roots all the way to the tips. Let the relaxation seep downward all the way through the body, the torso, to the tips of the toes. Relaxing the spine, all the deep muscles of the body. And give permission to all the organs to completely let go and relax. Whole body in deep relaxation. Now gradually begin to deepen your breath. Filling the breath into your fingers and toes and throughout your body. Gradually waking up and coming back to the present. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Move your body gently. Move your head actually gently from side to side. And make any movement that you need to wake yourself up. Keeping your focus inward, your gaze inward. Bend your knees gently, put them flat, feet flat on the floor. And when you're ready, turn onto your left side, using your hands as a pillow under your head. And stay here for a moment as you reflect on how your body feels. Reflect on your sankalpa. And when you're ready, use your hands to gently come up to a seated position, Sukhasana. Take a couple of deep breaths as you settle into that seat and prepare to do some breathing. So what we're going to practice doing with the metronome is taking a breath in, inhaling to the count of, let's say, 4, and then exhaling to the count of 6. So all of you who can inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 6, all right, raise your hand. If you know that you can inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 6, raise your hand. Okay, so let me ask another question. Can you, all of you who can inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 8, raise your hand. Inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 8. Okay, all right, that's good to know. Let me ask one more question. Tell me, all those who can inhale to the count of 5 and then exhale to the count of 5. Inhale to the count of 5, exhale to the count of 5. Good? All right. Okay, so we're going to try, because majority of you can do the inhale to the count of 5 and exhale to the count of 5. But we're going to start off with inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 6. Okay, inhale to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 6. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how I do it. So first, if you can hear the metronome properly, raise your hand. Okay, good. Everybody can hear it properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the metronome on, and then I'm going to show you how I start with inhaling. So my left hand will be inhale to the count of 4. Right hand will join to exhale to the count of 6, right? So let me do that 2 or 3 times, and then we'll see how to do it. All right, so that's how I'm gonna do it, right? So it's pretty fast and there's not much time to stop in between inhale and exhale. So you have to kind of switch from inhale to exhale and exhale to inhale pretty quickly. So let's give it a try. It helps to, so our goal in pranayam is generally to be able to inhale to a certain number, let's say 4, and to be able to exhale to double that number, right? So if you inhale to 4, the goal is to reach 8 for exhale, okay? So you have to build that up slowly, right? You want to build it up slowly. So you could, the reason the metronome helps is because you don't have to concentrate so much on the counting. You know, you inhale, you exhale, and it keeps the beat steady. When you count yourself, you allow yourself to increase the distance or decrease the distance between the counts. That's natural to do that, but the metronome doesn't allow it. So we're going to practice this, and we're going to do 3 breaths, right? 3 times, in 4, out 6. All right. So I'm going to do it. You try to follow me, but if you miss a beat or something, do your own count. That's okay. Try to follow me for 3 breaths if you can, right? And I'm not going to start as soon as I start the metronome, right? I'm going to take some time and then start. So watch for my hand. Start. Stop. All right, so I hope that was not too difficult to do. Now we're going to try inhale to 5 and exhale to 5. Okay, so I want to see how it, I want you to see how it is when you inhale to the same count. So again, I'm going to start the metronome and then I'm going to start the counts, and you can try to do it with me. And we'll do 3 breaths like that, right? Begin. All right, so let me just tell you a couple of quick things, and then we're going to say Om and end the class, and then I'll stay and wait for people if they have any questions, right? So what I wanted to say was it's good to practice pranayam on an empty-ish stomach, empty or empty-ish stomach. So first thing in the morning is kind of the best time to practice. But anytime you have a full tummy, it's harder to expand your lungs and contract your lungs to the, you know, expand them to the full degree. So that's why it's better. You can start off with 4 inhale, 4 exhale, and then try and see if you can increase that to 4 inhale, 5 exhale, 4 inhale, 6 exhale, so on until you reach 4 inhale, 8 exhale, right? Because we want to get control of the exhale, right? And then after that, you can do 5 inhales, 5 exhales, and so on until you can get to 10 exhales. So this will develop your lung capacity, the volume your lungs can take in, and control how you exhale, because exhaling After you exhale completely, you automatically, the pressure in the lungs changes and you automatically inhale. So although breathing is supposed to be like an unconscious thing that happens in your body, in yoga, and in yoga, they say that pranayama is something that you can consciously control. And it's true, because when you learn to notice your breath and what your breath is doing in different situations, you can learn to change how your breathing is. And as your breathing changes, it affects your heart rate, blood pressure, your mood, and everything. So for example, people who get anxious, or if during anxiety, or during anger, or during depression, or any of those situations, for example, one can learn to begin to focus on the breath, and that helps to change your mood, or calm a person down. So that's why breathing is so important. So with that said, let's do our Om. So come to a comfortable seated position, hands in Jnana Mudra. So the way we do the Om is, I'm going to tell you inhale, and then I start the Om and exhale. And of course, I can't hear you, so you do it, nobody else can hear you. So do it, feel free to give it free rein and do it as loud as you can, because that's important. The thing is, you want to feel the vibrations as you say Om. You want to feel the vibrations starting, they say technically they start from the lower part of the torso, and as you let go, the last part, you feel the vibration coming from your throat and going into your whole head. So when you become accomplished, or you become better at doing Om, you start feeling those vibrations. So that is the kind of the goal of Om. And the way I do Om, the way I learned it in India, is Om is composed of A, U, and M. So it's A-U-M. So the way I say it is Aum, in that way, and not Om, because you're missing out one essential syllable if you say it that way, right? So very quickly, inhale. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Bow your head. Thank yourself, your body, mind, and spirit, and your environment for enabling you and supporting you in your yoga practice today. And move forth into your week with humility, grace, and peace. Namaste. I'm going to stop recording, and if you have questions, unmute yourself. And feel free to ask any questions if you have any questions, or you can always say goodbye if it's time to go.
Hey Manju, I was able to get that lizard pose right this time. Actually, I was doing it wrong.
What's that? Sorry, say that again.
The lizard pose which you just told us, I was able to finally get it right. I was doing it wrong all this time.
Oh, okay.
Just like you said, removing the whole leg, not that, not
yes.
twisting.
Yeah, so I'm glad you understood that difference, because we don't want to just bring it out. We want to really be able to rotate that hip outward.
Right.
So that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
You're
Manju, you want
welcome.
us? You're Manju, should we practice like 4 and 8, or should we just stay with 5 and 5 when we do the breathing?
I think you should be able to get 4 and 8 first before you go to 5.
Okay.
So practice the 4 in and exhale 8. And please do it very, very progressively. Like, you know, add a little. Don't try to do it all at once, you know. For 1 or 2 days, do it 4 and 6. Feel comfortable with it before you move ahead, you know. So, and then when you feel comfortable with 4 in, 8 out, then you move on to 5 inhale and 5 exhale, and then move on from there, you know. So yeah, you should do it gradually. You should do it gradually, because breathing may seem like, oh yeah, it's just breathing, but it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy. It does affect you. You can feel lightheaded. So you really have to be careful when you do the breathing. Yeah.
Anything from Delaware you need?
Ah,
No.
nothing I can think of right now. I'm looking forward to having you guys here.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
It'll be fun. It's Diwali. I mean, it's Dasera and Diwali is
Yeah.
coming up, so it's a good time to celebrate together.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know what the weather is like. Is it very cold there? Do we need to bring extra warm stuff? Or?
I don't think it's gonna be
Some waterproof
that
will
cold.
be good.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that cold. It was cold last week, but I think now it's coming back to like normal. And then possibility of rain keeps coming and going every
Yeah, I
day.
know.
So we don't know.
We'll take chance.
Yeah, so I think it's best to bring like a
Wind sheet.
something that's rainproof, you know?
Yeah.
Warm and rainproof.
Yeah, good idea. We'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that way you can still continue the hike, you know?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah, it looks like it's a good idea, Manju. We'll bring a wind sheeter or something like that, just
Yeah,
for protection,
yeah.
waterproof.
Yeah, something waterproof.
So we plan to be there around like 6:30.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Leave around 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank
See
you
you
very
later.
much.
All right, welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Manu.